Everybody, and welcome to today's race. Yes, it's StruggleR Season 3. You're so excited, I can just tell. So many animated emotes in the chat already. People are hype. Welcome on in, everybody. It's time for today's race. It is... Whoops, that's the wrong button. Hey! Nope, that's the wrong button. Whoa, it was worth the wait, wasn't it? There it is. Little Nightmares. StruggleR Season 3, race number 2. I'm so good at pressing buttons. I would like to introduce who you've got today on the comms. It's myself, of course, Garlips, the chimpanzee pressing the buttons, but we also have Adrian's Revenge. Adrian's Revenge.
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Now you can. Don't know what happened there. I said good evening. God knows what happened there.
Good evening.
Hello, everybody.
And of course, we also have the wonderful Hobby Tan.
Hello!
Haha. You've both said words. This is great. It's going so well. How are we feeling today about this race? I know you're both excited. You both signed on for it.
Looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I'm super hyped.
Fantastic. Well, before we get into the race itself, we'll just take a quick second to tell you about the Wheel of Struggle. For anyone who doesn't know, the Wheel of Struggle, StruggleR, is brought to you by the Wheel of Struggle. We're a gaming group that play different games every week based on a wheel spin, and we compete for points. The points don't matter, except they are everything. If that interests you, please head to wheelofstruggle.com for more information. You can find a link to the Discord, which is a great place to check into. Even if you're not ready to dedicate yourself to a season of the Wheel, you just want to see what it's about, meet some of the people, see what goes on, Discord's a great place to start. You can also find information on that website about previous seasons and games that have been included, as well as all StruggleR previous seasons as well. In fact, Mr. Matt Internet, at least once a week, suggests something that Fish then labours to put on the website for him. So the website continues to grow as a result. So please do check that out. Yeah, all that remains to be said now is to move on to what we're going to be racing today, which is Little Nightmares. For anyone who doesn't know, this is a game that was released on the... sort of like Xbox One, PS4, and then onwards. It's been kind of like re-released a couple times. It's a lovely little horror indie platformer thingy, and I've got a personal history. I've played this quite a few times in the pursuit of trophies. I know you have, Adrian, as well.
Yeah, we were talking, weren't we? Hard to the core. We've both done the no death run because we're insane. But I love this game.
Hopefully some of my memory of this is going to come back to me as I see it performed in front of me by two people much faster and better at it than me. But yes, this is going to be an any percent, no major glitches race. Racers must complete Little Nightmares as quickly as possible without using major glitches. As an added extra, our racers are going to jump straight from this into the Little Nightmares 3 demo. So you're going to get 1.5 games for your buck here today. The players can quit Little Nightmares 1 as soon as the mirror shatters in the fight with the lady at the end of the game. They'll immediately be, I guess, Alt F4ing out of that program and then immediately booting up the Little Nightmares 3 demo. And the time for that is going to end on the thanks for playing screen, which shows up sort of, at the end, as you would imagine. That's what we're doing. So without any further ado, let's talk to the people who are going to be doing it. So we have our racers here today, and I'll leave it to Ads to introduce our first racer. Oh, wait, no. DMAC is player 1. Hobby Tan, you're up. I am so sorry.
No worries at all. So I am going to introduce you to our first racer for the evening. He is the other half of Team Tandem. He is a struggler. He is an exceptional Metroidvania speedrunner. He is my bestie, DMAC.
Keep going. Hype me up.
Oh, geez, I don't know. I don't want to get your ego too big because then you won't fit through any of the doors in Little Nightmares.
Yeah, we don't want that to be a problem. I have a tough enough time fitting through doors as it is.
Yeah, you do. But it's okay, buddy. We still love you.
Thank you.
How
I
you
love
feeling?
all of you. I am incredibly hyped for this. I've been looking forward to this race for a long time. Done a lot of practice today, feeling pretty good. But I know that there is some stiff competition ahead.
And just to give folks a little bit of an idea of your Little Nightmares experience, how long have you been playing this game for? How long have you been running it for?
So I actually started running this game in 2021, just after COVID. Picked up. It just looked like a fun little platformer, and actually, one of the main reasons that I have been running Little Nightmares is when I was learning the game, looking for inspiration, looking for other runners to learn from. I started watching someone that we may or may not know, Little Nightmares streamer called Enbyzee.
Who the
Worked
fuck?
on those channels, learned absolutely everything that I know from there. And when the opportunity came up to meet your hero, I couldn't say no.
Well, that's beautifully put and beautifully timed. I think I need to pass it over to Adrian's Revenge to introduce our second racer.
Being very excited to present to you Enbyzee, one of our strugglers, champions, and I know a Little Nightmare speedrunner as well. How are you feeling tonight, Enbyzee?
You know, DMAC called me stiff competition, but I'm feeling like flaccid competition personally. Also, Hobbytan introduced them as part of Team Tandem, and we don't have a team name. So I'm going to bring a team name that I've come up with for another event, and I'm going to invite you to join it if you would like. The team is When in Doubt, Belly Out.
I am there. Love it.
So I've got my belly out for this race.
I will get mine out too, in solidarity, under the table. So I know, Z, you have with DMAC, you have a lot of history with this game. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So the first game I ever speedran was Little Nightmares 2. I started speedrunning that in 2021, and then I switched to Little Nightmares 1 about a year-ish later, so maybe 2022, 2023. I ran any percent, which is definitely different than no major glitches. It's hell, don't do it. But I am looking forward to doing my very first run of no major glitches, and doing it my way. Because I've taken a bit of a different strategy with this one, because I've raced this game several times in the past, and while trying to do all of the fastest skips is good, it's bad when you're a nervous racer and you fail them over and over again. So for this race, I'm going to be captain safety, and I'm going to try to do the safest strats possible and hope that that gets me the lead.
I'm sure you're going to do amazingly.
Fantastic. Oh, thank you both. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how whether this comes down to extreme skips or backup strats for the win. Let's get over to that race screen without any further ado. So, I just realized we haven't actually talked about how we do this. Are we loading from a save file, or are we doing new game? We're doing new game, right?
New game, and then you go to the screen that says, "Are you sure you want to override this save slot?" And that'll be the start.
Perfect. So we need DMAC just to pick a slot and then be hovering over yes. Cool. Is it all coming through on stream loud and clear? I'm gonna lose the music and bring in one of our game audios now. Hopefully that's not too loud for everybody at home. Looks good to me. Looks good my end. Hopefully chat agrees. All right. Well, I think without any further ado, we're ready to get kicked off here. Remember, as we said before, both runners are going to be racing through Little Nightmares 1, and then once they reach the end of Little Nightmares 1, which is considered when the mirror smashes at the end, they're going to be quitting out and going straight into Little Nightmares 3. The demo, that is. So look forward to seeing all new Little... I've not even seen the demo apart from how it ends, so I'm very excited to see that.
Yeah, I've avoided all spoilers so far.
Ooh,
So
exciting.
I have not.
because I've got the collector's edition pre-ordered for release, so I'm super excited. So it'll be interesting to see.
I'm kind of glad that Hobbytan has seen it before, because as you're about to find out, Hobbytan is definitely our resident expert today. So...
I won't go that far.
Oh, trust me, in comparison, absolutely. Right, I'm going to get this timer ready, so just checking that that's all working fine. Yeah, okay. Well, why don't one of you two count us down from 5?
Abs, you do it.
You want me to? Okay. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get racing.
Hey, right, we're going to now mute and deafen our racers, but we will be checking in with them at some point in the future.
Good luck, racers.
And they are both muted and deafened. So here we go. Little Nightmares. I've a lot of nostalgia for this, even though I've not played it in a little while.
I've actually only played Little Nightmares through once. I've really, really struggled with it, but I had a lot of fun with it.
There can be some really challenging moments in the game, especially when you're kind of having to do like the sneaky parts.
Also, as I've learnt today, the game can be a bit of a troll sometimes. It will glitch things that don't normally glitch, and characters can sometimes just do things that they want to do rather than what you tell them to do. So hopefully we won't see any of that for our racers today, because that will be quite upsetting, I'm sure, if it happens. One thing you are almost certainly going to see throughout the course of the run, though, is our racers will be skipping. Now, there's a couple of reasons for this. First off the bat, it is a little faster in certain places to be skipping along the floor instead of running. But also, it's to help try and stop a certain mechanic from triggering at certain points during the run, and therefore slowing them down. For folks that have played this game before, you'll know there are points when you get very hungry and have to stop because your tummy hurts. You can actually skip to stop that from happening, but you have to land at very specific points on the floor for it to trigger. So whether our racers have got the fine art of landing on the right planks or not is a question that we'll learn throughout the course of the run.
Oh, exciting. And we do have an early lead here. Enbyzee just eking out slightly because of that chair that...
With the boy.
Yeah. I mean, having raced a few games now for StruggleR, I have noticed that those little cuts, the tiny little things that save a fraction of a second here or there, they add up.
Yeah.
And that's everything that the Little Nightmares speedrun is about, to be honest with you. It's all about economy of motion and making sure that you are getting those little skips, because they save so much time in this.
I'm going to get
He's
a
made it
prediction
past the
started.
leeches.
I forgot. I misjudged the fact that chat would not be like hugely hungry to make points off of gambling. So I'm just getting that
We like a
organised.
bet in here. We like a bet.
We will give you 5 minutes on that as well. Feel free to get stuck in, chat.
There's the first sighting of the janitor.
Yep. Another thing that's going to come into play fairly soon, if I'm not mistaken, as you can see, they're on a ship and it is swaying backwards and forwards on the ocean. That swaying is actually super important to certain parts of the platforming in this game. And it turns out that if you die on the way to those platforming segments, the swaying of the ship doesn't stop while you're dead. So it can actually put you into another cycle, basically, when you get to those more physics-based platforming segments, and mean that you have to wait around for the cycle to get to the correct point where you would have been if you hadn't died. That can be really, really unfortunate for our racers if they find themselves in a situation where they have to wait for that next cycle.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
I'd imagine that leads to lots of resets as well for runners of this game.
Yeah, well, I've just noticed these use the method to go around the back of the room rather than waiting to go behind the shopping trolley there with the eye.
Yeah.
Which is good.
And DMAC has followed as well.
Yeah.
I think we're coming up to our first kind of antagonist here. This lovely chap with the long arms.
The janitor.
Yes. He is gifted in the limb department, but not so much in the eyesight department, which makes him slightly less scary. But only slightly. There are some things you can get caught on in the, I think it's a nursery.
Yeah, it looks
so
to be.
if
Or a
you're
dormitory of
careful.
some kind.
Yeah. If you're not careful, you can get caught on things between the 2 rows of beds, and you can get caught by the janitor in there.
Z's got the first hunger.
Yeah, this is one of the areas where you can, if you can time your skips just so, you can avoid being stopped by your hunger pangs.
Yeah, I think both of our races here have been caught by it.
Yeah, unfortunately so. There's also quite a fair few portions of this race where you will just be waiting around for things to happen, so there's a lot of time spent in lifts waiting for the lift to get somewhere, or waiting for a lift to get to you. So we've got plenty of opportunity, I think, where we can check in with our racers without it impacting their ability to execute some pretty tricky tech.
Cool. Yeah, I'll take your lead on that. If you think a good moment is coming up, then just let me know.
Oh, will do.
But yeah, I found the narrative for this game quite interesting, but people who know my sort of like extended past with trying to make content on the internet, I had a podcast at the time that this game came out called Spoilers of the Damned, and it's quite an infamous episode where I just lashed out at this game because it's very cool. It's got like lots of cool ideas in it, but at the time I was like, what does it mean? What does it mean? The protagonist is called Six. Why? What does that mean?
That was a nasty fall there.
Oh.
And Z was quite lucky because that was where the swaying, like you mentioned, she had it on her side.
Yeah. And unfortunately, that's going to put DMAC back a little way, and
yeah.
also impact his swaying, for want of a better description. And yeah, the lore for the Little Nightmares franchise is so dense. Like, I've watched a few lore videos for the entire franchise, and you have to have played the mobile game and read the comics and all sorts of stuff to really know what's going on.
Oh wow.
It's almost like Kingdom Hearts, but nowhere near as dense.
I'll have to check some of that out.
Oh, it's well worth it. But I would advise just watching a lore video rather than like fighting to try and find a copy of the mobile game that works.
Because I know Little Nightmares 3 is going to be a different developer this time, isn't it? It's Bandai Namco.
Yes. And
Supermassive.
Supermassive, yeah.
That's taken over.
It looks very, very good from what I've seen of the demo. I'm quite excited for it, but it's very different from what we've seen in the previous installments. Okay, so this eyeball room, for want of a better description, can be a little bit of a jerk sometimes. Apparently, it has this habit of doing exactly what's just happened there. Looking where it's not supposed to.
Yeah.
It's supposed to track that cart constantly. But sometimes it will just come and look at you.
It's the
and you can't get out of its beam.
No,
Yeah.
DMAC suffered another.
It's actually giving DMAC a bit of time to catch up.
It is.
Yeah. Now, these two races have very similar PBs. I believe Z's is slightly under D's. but they're both quite rusty. They've both derusted specifically for this race after a prolonged period of not running the game. So we should have a fairly evenly matched race today. But RNG is never on anybody's side when they're live, so
Yeah.
it could go anywhere at this point.
Ah, yeah. Z now making her way upstairs to which section is this next? I remember the going upstairs part, and then a room full of shoes. Is that coming up?
I believe that
Yes.
is coming up. Yeah.
But so far from both our runners, a blistering pace, and you can see how much DMAC has managed to catch up there.
Yeah. So the room that Z's in now, you're actually supposed to go all the way to the back of it, and there's a lever that you pull to bring the bed down, and you're supposed to go through this whole rigmarole
Climb
to
up
get
all
that
the-
key. Yeah. But what you can actually do is just climb up on the sink, as Z has done there, grab the key, chuck it towards the exit, and you're done. You don't have to deal with that room at all.
Let's see if
Yeah.
DMAC.
Here it comes. Fantastic.
Very nicely done.
You have to travel a little bit extra for the key there. It's unfortunate. Obviously, with the key in your hand, you're slowed down. So it's optimal to make sure you're not carrying anything, really, as much as possible. This lift that Z is in at the moment is a good checkpoint, but there's something happening first before we want to be checking in, I believe.
I think this is where the janitor comes in, isn't it? Or at
Yes.
least this is where we.
Oh, no, I think we might have been wrong. It's
I
a
know that-
different lift.
Well, I think we end up back in there when we have almost like the mini boss fight, don't we? With
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
That's right. But this is a good point to check in with both races, because this is
Yes.
quite a slow bit where there's no tech required.
All right. Yeah. Let's go bug them. We'll go with Z first.
Yeah.
Hello, Enbyzee.
Oh my gosh, hello!
How is it going?
Hi.
I got 360 no scoped by the eyeball light.
We saw.
That was some shit.
Yeah, we literally, the words had just left our mouths about how RNG can really screw you there, and then bam.
Yeah, I've never seen the light flick over that fast, but it happens. I'll take one purpose death and one accidental death for chapter 1. It's not too bad.
Yeah, we were saying, setting a blistering pace so far.
Do I think I'm winning? No. I think DMAC is ahead.
Interesting. Interesting, of course, is the word I say every time anyone asks me anything ever, so I don't give anything away. I can exclusively reveal that both of you are still racing, so...
That's great, that's great.
Love an exclusive reveal.
Well, you're just about to get out of this box, so we'll leave you to it for now. But good luck, and yeah, congratulations so far. You're doing great.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, we'll briefly check in with DMAC as well. Hello, DMAC. You're in a box.
I'm not in a cardboard box though.
Is that better? I suppose so.
Sing it.
How are you feeling so far?
I'm no longer living in that box. I think that I've had a few disasters, but it's nothing we can't come back from.
You know what?
Really
We're
anticipate Z to be in the lead at this point. But if Z is going to play safe, I've got some dangerous strats later on that should close that gap.
Ooh, promising, very promising. Well,
Right.
yeah, we can exclusively reveal that you are both still racing, so that's good.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
But yeah, congrats on rebounding from those that big fall you took. You smashed back from that very quickly. So
Never happened to me before, but you know what? That's what races are for, right?
yep, it's that marathon luck. Okie dokie. Well, we'll leave you to it, and we'll check in with you probably sort of towards the end of the game.
Yeah, sounds good. Hope everyone's having a great time.
Oh, we're loving it. All right, bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Okie dokie. Everyone's muted and deafened again, and it's the shoe room.
It's the shoe room. I was about to say, I wanted to say the shoe room, but I couldn't because DMAC was
Pro tip: just say interesting.
interesting.
So that's that. What DMAC has said there is very cool because well, he's behind, but not by a lot, and some fancy skips could make all the difference here.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Z's heading back to the lift with the mini boss baton, and if she does this right, she can do it in a couple of seconds. I think we have to. Oh, sorry, there's the later one, isn't it? We've got the second bit. So here we have to hide.
Yep. Are you getting some exercise in there?
There's pull-ups.
Stairmaster 3000. Vertical edition.
Having played this casually, it is kind of interesting to see exactly how much you can get the AI to completely ignore you. When you're in the moment, you feel like every tiny thing gives you away, but it looks like there are quite a few blind spots.
Yeah, that lift you feel like you have to hide in those boxes at the back. And I think that's what they expect you to do. But you can just literally hide in that corner. I remember doing the same thing.
I think it's worth remembering with the janitor in particular that it is a blind enemy. So as long as you're not making too much noise in a certain area, it can't really tell where you are.
Yeah, that's fair.
But in the heat of the moment, when you are playing as Six, it's...
yeah, you're panicking.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I live in a constant state of panic, so this was just additional panic for me.
Right.
Did a very nice slide into that box there. Very smooth.
Well, the prediction has closed, and I can exclusively reveal that we have 82% of chat behind Enbyzee to take this race, with only 18% behind DMAC. That's a difference of 7k between the two. But, you know, we will see how this shakes out. I mean, someone stands to make a lot of money if DMAC comes in clutch, so we'll see.
Absolutely. That piano there is another situation where the swaying can be a real issue, and it's the piano in particular, apparently, that if you die at the wrong times, just that can be a real time loss.
Interesting. I noticed DMAC went to push the box off the plank, whereas Enbyzee went for the jump strap.
Just brute forced it.
Yeah.
Hey, if it works.
Oh, I hope we don't get copyright struck for this TV show audio.
I don't think you will. You should be good. You're playing it very risky there.
I was going to say, that was quite close. But managed to get away with it.
Really waiting for the sway there.
Yeah.
Oh, and DMAC as well with the waiting for the sway. It's kind of mind-blowing to me because when I played this casually, I wasn't really... I'd only just dipped my toes into the world of speedrunning. I wasn't even a speedrunner myself. But now that it's explained to me that it's on a global cycle, that it makes total sense that it would be on a global cycle.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Capture.
Uh-oh.
Dear,
Unfortunate
oh
for
dear.
DMAC there.
That one puts you so far back as well.
It does, yeah, because he'll be right. Oh no, he just caught
Oh,
checkpoint.
perfect. Yeah, excellent.
So that actually worked out okay.
It may have even been intentional.
It could very well be. He did say some risky strats he had planned.
Yes.
That could be a purpose death.
Ah, yeah.
He has got 3 back-to-back quite hard skips that he's intending to perform during this race.
Oh, Z got caught there.
Oh no. That's definitely not an intentional one.
No, this is the boss section that I was thinking of earlier, I believe.
This stressed me out so much when I played it.
Yeah, if she can avoid it, she should be able to do this in a couple of seconds when you get into this room.
Oh, she's actually pre-prepped
yeah.
really nicely there as well.
That is good.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that's super clean. Very, very clean janitor fight.
Perfect.
So, unless I'm forgetting a section, does that mean Z is coming up soon towards the kind of kitchen area?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, we're approaching the chefs.
Everybody's favourite Uncanny Valley family. I learned today that first hook is completely ungrabbable as well.
Oh, wow.
Even if you manage to get to it, you cannot grab it. Yep. Just a courtesy hook there to let you know that there's hooks.
Me too, that. I think the chefs were the worst part of this game for me.
I think so, but also in the pre-release material, that was like the major section that everyone was kind of like being shown. So that it kind of sold me on the game as well, but it is also incredibly stressful.
Yes. But we should hopefully, when DMAC gets there, see some ways of making it less stressful. No spoilers though. Keep that for when we get there.
I must say, I was later into the Little Nightmares franchise. I jumped in when 2 came out. I saw somebody stream Little Nightmares 2, and then I went back and played Little Nightmares 1 afterwards.
I actually only played Little Nightmares 1 for the first time last year, after having watched DMAC doing speedrun practice on his stream for a very long time. I just decided one day, sod it, I want to have a go at this myself. I was very bad at it.
DMAC through the boss fight there.
Yeah, that was another really clean janitor fight.
Oh, we're being chased.
That's looking good for Z.
Oh, just made it.
Oh, nice one. Yeah, this is very, very stressful.
Oh,
No.
Oh.
Oh,
just
no.
got away again.
She's okay.
Wow.
Ooh.
Very close
She's
there.
taunting this poor chef.
I keep feeling like this was a whole missed trick to have like a kitchen nightmares tie-in with one of them as Gordon Ramsay. I can imagine the whole thing.
Now, I remember when I was researching for doing the hard to the core run, I think there used to be, I think you could glitch through the door at the end of this without getting the key, if I remember, but I think it
You
got
can
patched.
still do that.
Can
No,
you
you
do
can
that
still
still?
do that. Yeah. Another Little Nightmare speedrunner that I follow does that on his runs. Though whether he's using a down patched version of the game or not is another. Oh dear. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Up under that table.
Soup time.
That unfortunate little runaround has definitely given DMAC some catching up time.
It
Yeah,
has.
and he's
caught
decided
right
to
up.
stop and consume his kin.
He's going for the more sneaky tactic now. Instead of setting the chef off this time.
Yeah, really, you want to be avoiding alerting the chef as
Yeah.
much as possible in this bit. You can get through it with the chef chasing you, but only really if they only catch up to you.
Yeah. As the evidence,
As you're
once
getting on
you've
the
got them on
shelf.
your trail, it's very hard to get them to ignore you.
Oh,
Oh.
so
She
those
did the checkpoint,
themes are
though.
really difficult.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
good.
did
Yeah,
the
she got the
checkpoint.
That was smart.
Yeah, very smart.
I was fully anticipating her to slow down for this bit.
Yeah.
Specifically because those beams are so easy to fall off of. But no, she's just blasting through it now.
DMAC has managed to not have the chef chase them, which means he's almost caught up.
Yeah. Considering everything,
He's taking the
it's
beams
still
a
a
little
very,
slower.
very tight race. Yes,
as
and he's
well.
taking the longer route round.
Oh,
no!
and that's a bad
That was
fall.
unfortunate. Yeah.
Not a death though.
No.
Not a death though. He
But
could
now the
still
chef is
salvage
on the
this.
trail. Oh, might have given them the slip.
Might have got
Very
away with
nice.
that. Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay, going back to Z for a second here. Z did not manage to do the first little skip that stops one of the chefs from showing up.
Oh.
But hopefully when D gets there, you'll get to see what that looks like. You can basically steal the key from the chef's room before they wake up, and then get to the lift and go down without the chef going downstairs. So because you've left them in the bedroom, they don't show up later in the game.
Yeah. Twin toilets, you know, for when you want to sit there with your friend.
As us ladies know, we like to go in pairs on a night out. Not exactly. Well, actually, it does look like a club in my local town, to be fair. Grotty and disgusting, but there you go.
There we go.
Oh,
He's got the key.
nice.
And straight out.
Yeah, you can see what a difference that makes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you'll get to see even more of what a difference it makes later.
Because I remember you have the two after you, don't you?
Yes.
As you're trying to get out of this section.
But this way, you only have the one.
We're going to make some sausages.
That's it. I love this section.
Time for some bangers.
Miss them out, a potential game.
I
To the
genuinely
next.
suggested that I would learn this for speed bangers.
There you
But
go.
I never had the time.
Mr. Matt has been knocking out the park this weekend. He's been inventing new tech in a game that we're going to be racing on Thursday, which means I've got to
that's
learn that new
exciting.
tech.
So technically, so do I, because I will be there too.
Yes.
Oh, goody.
I'm looking forward to it. That's a grudge match. That's going to be great fun.
Yeah, I should probably practice.
I'm so invested seeing how close this race still
Oh,
is,
yes.
despite everything.
DMAC caught right up. Not far
Mm.
behind at all.
I'm very much looking forward to seeing if both racers decide to do some of the skips that are coming. I know there's one that Z isn't particularly fond of and is probably not going to do. But maybe
Ooh.
she'll change her mind just as a...
Gone for the
That was a
quick.
nice dash.
Very nice.
Nice.
That's good.
Let's see if DMAC. He's right there as well.
It really is phenomenally close and has been all the way through, even with little hiccups. Oh dear.
Got grabbed.
An immediate grab as well.
Ooh.
On the plus side, not
too far lost.
such a
Yeah.
distance, yeah.
Was that because he was close enough to the door that the chef just walked
Yeah.
straight into him?
Yeah, so what he's trying to do is, there's a skip you can do here where you slide past the chef.
Right.
And there's,
Let's go
there we
straight
go,
in.
Like
just
that.
like that. Yeah.
Amazing.
So if you stand just so on the left-hand side of the lift, you can pull that off seamlessly every time. But he's a little bit rusty, so he's probably not quite got the muscle memory anymore. You can see Z's got the two chefs there.
Yeah. So we'll see if that plays into things in a moment when DMAC's there.
So what D was doing there was getting up on the table and deliberately baiting the chef as he grabbed the key to make that nice and smooth.
Oh, yeah.
Z's run into a little bit of trouble there.
Now we're getting on to the last of the 3 back-to-back skips that D was going to do. There we go, he got it in one.
Oh, that was a lovely jump on that door handle.
That was garbage chute skip, apparently.
Oh.
That's what that one's called. Because it skips an entire chunk of the game.
Yeah. And he's only got the one chef.
Yeah. So the one's still in bed. There's a really fun skip you can do here in the glitched run as well, which basically takes you outside of the kitchen and then pushes you to where you need to be next. But obviously we won't see that here today.
So close. I would say it's sort of 10-15 seconds in it at the moment.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
V just grabbing that hook. So
And there we go. Just
And
like
he's
that.
away.
Stay on the hook.
Interestingly, you still get the 2 chefs at the end.
Yes. But one comes from a different room, I think.
And there's the outside of the ship.
And we're now on to the Snake Eater segment, so here's your obligatory reference. I'm still in a dream, Rat Eater. This is quite the climb. Takes a bit of time. So now would be a great time to check in
let's
with
check
votes
in
again if you want
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, we'll go Z first. Hello, Enbyzee. You're climbing right now.
I'm climbing. This is a long climb.
We thought we'd check in because it's such a long climb.
The chef was really rude to me in the kitchen.
We saw that, yes.
I could not lose his aggro. I don't know what was going on there, but you know.
We thought you'd got away with it, and then he sort of reached in under the very edge of the table and got you.
Yep. Also, the steel beam is extremely dangerous because it's hard to run directly one direction while playing on controller.
You've managed it, though.
I managed it. How are you feeling? Both of you. All 3 of you, even.
We're having a great time.
Yeah,
And
this is great.
It's been very exciting.
We've been learning the speedrun lingo. We've been learning about all kinds of cycles and things. It's been very exciting.
Ah, yes. The cycles of this stupid ship swaying back and forth.
How are you feeling it's going?
I'm going to be honest, it's going better than any of my practices went.
Oh, that's good.
That being said, I wish I hadn't wasted as much time as I did in the kitchen and I just reset.
Yeah, sometimes, I guess, if it looks like you just managed to give them the slip and then they come back, you're like, oh, should have reset. But
Yeah.
you hung in there, and, well, you're still doing great as a result.
I had one incredibly close grab as well where I slid down into the vent. I thought I was dead there for sure, but made it away from the chefs, so we're good. And we're on to still a fairly difficult part, especially if you run into that. Oh my gosh,
Oh.
it's fine, everything's fine.
We'll leave you to your chaotic panic, but congratulations so
All right.
far. It's a great race. You are still both racing as well, we can confirm. So good luck,
Awesome.
and keep at it.
All right, thank you.
All right, let's check in with DMAC briefly. I'm aware he's about to be at the exact same panic point, so let's do this quickly. Hello, DMAC. Welcome to the feasting area.
We are in the restaurant, into the final stretch.
I always think of this as the Spirited Away place. It reminds me of Spirited Away.
It really does, yeah.
How are you feeling the race is going so far?
You know what? We've had a few more disasters, but I think recovered well. Got garbage skip on the first try.
Yeah, can I just say, garbage chute
Yeah.
skip was incredible.
And nice work as well with the key in the chef's bedroom as well. So we've got
Yeah.
to see your exciting triple skips.
The triple skip went really well, apart from the one elevator mess up, but I just waited too long on that one. Tad will tell you, I've been complaining about that all day.
He has.
Well, we know this area is especially chaotic, so we'll leave you to it. But yeah, well done so far. Brilliant pace, and keep it up.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Very close here still.
It's exceptionally close. They are neck and neck.
Yeah.
Oh, and Z
Ooh.
restarting from checkpoint.
Where is that one?
Same elevator.
Oh.
I'm assuming to try and get straight in next to the chef.
I was going to say, is this a skip that we're attempting here?
Could be.
Possibly.
to jump straight back into the lift.
Oh yeah, because look,
Yeah.
there you go.
So straight in second time. So similar to the one we saw with DMAC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
incredible. That shift was pissed, by the way. Ran away so fast.
I mean, can you blame him? He's not having a good day.
Let's see if DMAC is going to attempt the same kind of thing here.
Seems.
Oh,
yeah.
Went a bit early, I think,
Similar,
maybe? It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Jumped into the chef's arms for a cuddle.
But... attempting to lure him out and then... Oh!
Oh, caught again.
No.
Z is nearly through.
Yeah, consolidating her
Yeah.
lead a bit here.
And that's the end of the escape from the restaurant
Oh
there.
dear.
DMAC getting grabbed again by the chef.
It's 3 grabs in a row. Hopefully 4th time is the charm.
Yeah, just breathe there, DMAC. You can do this.
Can see Z is trying to skip through the hung. Oh no.
Both of our racers caught out there for different reasons.
Yeah, this does look
shame.
like, intuitively to me, this looks like, because the chef sees you and you want to move, but it looked like Z stayed in spot, even though the chef was alerted.
Yeah.
Which is really counterintuitive to, as a player, as to what you would expect to do, but it looks like that's the trick to doing this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so
There
close.
we go.
Oh, wait.
Hey.
No?
Yay,
Oh,
there.
yeah, no,
Is
he's in.
Oh no!
Oh, no! That was
He
so
was
close.
So close.
Oh no! I went on such an emotional journey
Yeah.
there.
But he's done it.
2 or 3 times I thought it was over, and then it was not.
He was on the edge with that slide. He was
Yeah.
literally right on the lip. It's just not.
There we go.
Oh, is he
There we
done
go.
Oh,
it?
he's done it.
Has he got
He's
it?
done it.
He's
No.
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 Oh my goodness, that's
God.
brutal.
Oh, that's painful.
I feel so sorry for him. This is just.
Mm.
He's been on that cusp.
He's gonna be so tilted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not working for him, is it?
What is the intended thing here to do? Is it to run under that table and hide, or?
Yeah, I
I've-
think it is. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while for me as well. I think you kind of actually go along the corridor. I think there is a whole other section.
Oh yes, you are missing like
And
a big.
so you're skipping out this whole section.
Yeah. Trying to get past a set piece.
Yeah.
Z is with the lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. The lady's design.
Has he done it?
is-
Has he done it?
Oh come on! Oh come on!
Oh.
Throw him a bone.
Oh.
That is brutal. That is.
It really is.
And the
I'm
worst.
going to focus on Z's screen in the hopes that D thinks
It's not
nobody's
watching.
watching and can just
Yeah.
do his thing. So the lady's design is really, really interesting because you'll see she actually turns up at random intervals throughout the game in the background, doing nothing. And there's like little mentions of her and hints of her existence. But you don't really notice her until you get to this room. And then you find out that she's the only, air quotes, normal-looking character in the game. Which makes her more unsettling, I think, personally. But
Yeah.
this entire game, as a result, ends up being this masterclass in tension building and environmental storytelling.
DMAC has got it.
Yes!
Anywhere we go on D-Mac.
he just needed to. He just needed nobody to be watching him for a minute.
Yeah, we had to focus on deep lore, and that worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I know she turns up in the dream at the beginning, doesn't she? In the opening cutscene that we have.
You also see her in the background as you're coming
As
into
you
the
enter the
restaurant.
ship, yeah, you see her up there. And if you're doing collectibles, you get the little figurines of her. They are of her, if I'm remembering correctly. You have to break.
Yeah,
Yes, you do, don't you?
And the other kind of collectible is the little gnomes that you have to hug.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love the little gnomes.
I like the gnomes. Yeah.
DMAC has escaped the restaurant.
Way. He's stuck
We're
in
on to the
there,
final bit
which
now.
is tricky when you're in a situation where the thing that is supposed to be working how it's supposed to be working just doesn't work.
Yeah. And this game is very good for making you think that it's working when it's not.
Yeah.
There are so many little things that can just glitch out on you and not work quite how they normally do.
Yeah. See in the final boss fight.
Yep, I think this takes, is it 5 hits total? Including some that we've talked over. So Z could be as few as a single hit, or as many as 3 hits away from
one in the middle to go. I think this might be the last one.
Remember, of course, chat, that even though it will be the end of Little Nightmares 1, Z and DMAC are both going to immediately boot up the demo for Little Nightmares 3 and continue on into that, so our time won't finish until that demo has been completed. But definitely coming up on the end of Z's time in Little Nightmares 1 here.
I'll be quite interested to see as well which character Z goes for in Little Nightmares 3. Because there are obviously two characters. Yeah.
Does that is that a gameplay difference, or are they just cosmetic?
No, it's just cosmetic, from what I understand.
There we go. And that's Z
done.
There
we go. Shattered the mirror.
Z done with one, yeah. D catching up slowly but surely.
He's not far from the end.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
He's caught up quite a lot.
Yeah, so with Little Nightmares 3, it can be a 2-player game. You can play it single player. The demo allows you to play 2-player as well.
Nice.
But you get to choose which of the 2 characters you want to play as. I know which one D will go for, because, well, there's one that matches his aesthetic very closely, and I'm sure everyone
I know which one that is.
Yes, that makes sense.
I've seen the characters, I know 100%.
He's a simple creature. So I'll be interested to see which one Z picks.
He does, yeah.
I think what we'll do, providing the gap doesn't increase, what we'll probably do is not call in with Z immediately, just so that DMAC doesn't know that he's lost. So because he's so close behind.
Yeah.
And then once they're both finished, we will reveal.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Okay, Z's gone for the character with the goggles.
Excellent.
And if you're both watching this tomorrow or later on today, congratulations to you both, honestly. DMAC especially
amazing.
for being on the back foot and consistently, making ground. It was that elevator chef that really kind of threw things for him.
Yeah. But both really, really talented racers. It's been a delight to watch them both going through stuff.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Like, no matter who wins, this has just been such a joy, and I've really, really enjoyed being able to be on comms for this.
Oh.
So thank you for having me.
Me too. It's lovely, and it's reminded me that I've neglected this series a bit. I played the first one quite extensively. I've not even played the second one yet. So I think I'm probably going to add that to my list and then go and find a video to add to my watch later of all of the lore explanations.
Yeah,
so
I'm interested to learn more about that now.
Yeah.
I will fish out the lore video that I watched and send it to you
Oh,
both.
champion. Thank
Excellent.
I really need to play the second one as well because Cena's Little Nightmares 3 is 2-player. I promised Dee that I would pre-order it so that we could play it together.
Yeah.
But I kind of need to play the second one first.
Unsurprisingly, I've done the double platinum for Little Nightmares too.
Of course you have.
Of course I have.
I am genuinely in awe of your trophy hunting abilities.
Thank you, Acolyte of Struggle. What a brilliant thing to post.
Yay.
If you're in the chat and you want to check out some of our previous races later, that's a great playlist to go and stick into YouTube. DMAC coming up on the final hit here now. Not too many more, I think.
No, I think he's very nearly there.
The next one or the one after, I think.
Z, of course, is still in a dream.
Rat Eater.
There we go, and he's done.
Fantastic. So yeah, they both managed to put away Little Nightmares sub-hour. Nearly, well, and both of them almost close to 50 minutes as well, which is, I can't remember what the trophy is, but it is like something like that.
Yeah, under 1 hour if you're going for the hard to the core. So yeah, they would have had plenty of time on that under one.
Both of their PBs is sub 40, so that's really, really good as well from a general racer perspective.
Oh yeah.
Considering they're both really rusty on it.
Yeah, PBs are great and everything, but in a race scenario, it's I wouldn't say it goes out the window, but it's definitely something that like you have to take with a grain of salt because so many things can go wrong that you would just reset for in a PB.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And
and there
there's
goes
the
Z down a
additional
hole.
stress as well.
Go on then, DMAC.
Is he going to choose it?
Are you gonna?
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Here he is.
Called it. So, I know from having chatted with the racers that Z has been through this a few times. D went through it for the very first time probably about 2 hours ago. And I watched him run through it, which is how I've managed to not avoid spoilers for it. The second the character select screen came up, he went, "Oh, gee, I wonder which character I'm going to pick." So, you know, we all know he's predictable.
I'm liking the kind of deserty inspired visuals.
It's really nice that you start off and it looks like you're in like the basin of the river or the lake that the ship was on, and it's all dried up.
Ah.
Because say looking at the luggage and the cracked mirror and the chair, that all feels like it's an extension of previous games.
Yeah, so apparently the publishers have actually released or are releasing a dual bundle of 3 and 1 together, and they're not including 2 in it. And my theory on that is because 3 is more closely linked to 1 than it is to 2.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, because 2, I really enjoyed Little Nightmares 2. Because 6 does make an appearance. So it is, yeah, it was a very different setting, I guess. Is what I'm trying to look for.
The genuinely exciting thing here as well is that I don't know when this demo ends, so the message could just come up and go.
I do.
Okay, good.
So I can help you with that.
Just want to make a note of the rough time so that I can tell the racers what their times were.
Yeah, of course. So I have one interesting fact about Little Nightmares 3 from watching the demo earlier. Apparently, the platforms that you'll see, like the beams and stuff like that, in Little Nightmares 3, you're actually locked onto them. So we saw a lot of our racers falling off of the beams during Little Nightmares 1. That cannot happen in Little Nightmares 3. The devs have made it a bit easier for people.
Because it's not just the beams, but when we were talking to Z on the outside of the ship, I remember falling off that metal pipe outside a good few times. And it is a huge pain point when you're trying to get across. I've got the full collector's edition coming. I splurged.
Awesome.
Ooh.
And I'm very excited because it's got all the art book and the soundtrack.
Oh, nice.
Steelbook and statue and all that kind of stuff. So that's my little splurge this month.
Oh dear, looks like DMAC's waiting for the AI player to show up.
I know to see how to restart a checkpoint at the beginning. I think for similar reasons. Because they were just stood there. So.
Oh, yeah. I was wrong. It's not just cosmetic. There are some mechanics that require specific characters. So the goggle character has like a big wrench that they can use to break things and hit things. And the beaky, I'm just going to call them a beaky. The beaky has or gets a bow and arrow to do aerial damage.
Ah. So you think we'll be seeing a lot of maybe co-op runs for 3?
Well, it's very definitely designed with co-op in mind, and I know part of the reason that D wants me to play it with him is so that we can learn the speedrun together. So
that would be a good one. And it will certainly say so. DMAC's just at the spot where I saw Enbyzee having to restart, so it would avoid, I guess, having all those AI troubles and waiting around for things like that.
Yeah. It'd be nice if you could switch between the characters if you're playing in single player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's a big ant.
That's Andy.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Mr. Matt to add that one as a quote.
Yeah, he's slacking. Well, give him 20 seconds for the lag. He'll work it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I haven't checked. I'm sure someone's probably done it, but on the off chance that someone hasn't, this is probably the first Little Nightmares 3 race in the world, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it might be.
Could very well be.
Thanks, Mr. Matt.
We're not playing Earth Defense Force here, Mr. Matt.
Oh, I like that umbrella mechanic.
Yeah.
Yes, it's great, isn't it? I mean, it did make me think, look, Ma, I'm a Silk Song earlier, but...
Zip lines are also quite fun.
Big ant is back.
But yeah, I'm glad that it can, even under new developers and publisher, it continues to have a very kind of interesting art style. Which is what I always thought about the first one. It kind of stood out in that way.
Kept... I do like Bandai Namco as a developer and Supermassive.
Honestly, I think if they changed the art style of Little Nightmares, the fans would riot. So they've made the smart choice.
Yeah, this is the thing when you've got an established game with a fan base that's a very unique style. I think yeah, as you say, if you if you try and kind of sway away from that.
Oh, and there's our old friend, the eyeball laser.
Yeah.
Or spotlights, as they're commonly known. Oh, you got to wave your friend on. Oh, that's neat.
Okay.
Also really appreciate Z doing the goth kid on vacation with the parasol.
Yeah. The sun, it burns. Why do I feel like that statue is gonna move on the left-hand side?
It's a very suspect
Souls
statue.
likes.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
If there's one thing Souls likes have taught me, it's that you can't trust inanimate objects.
I think as well, because that was... There's something, but there's a part in Little Nightmares 2 with the mannequins that
Yeah.
I hated that. I hate mannequins and everything, but
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah, that part, and maybe it's a little bit of that coming through. I'm like, it's gonna move, it's gonna fall through.
These now on to what was my favourite bit of the demo. I think this is a really nice showcase of how the two characters work together.
Oh, so he's shooting them down.
Yeah.
And she's squishing them.
Yeah.
Or
Teamwork.
they. I'm gonna say I'm not sure. I should say they. I'm not sure what.
Beaky and goggles.
Speaking goggles, exactly.
Quite a meaty demo as well.
It really is, yeah. It's about, I think, 20 or 30 minutes playtime, I think, on Dee's first run through. So it'll probably be a little bit less than that for our races
Which
today.
it's interesting when you think they completed the entirety of Little Nightmares 1 in around 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So it makes me wonder how long the whole game is actually going to be.
I mean, to be fair, they don't know any of the speedrun tech for the demo yet, so...
No, true, but... Yeah, it's interesting.
Those bits with the
Like
wind
half
do
of
look
them.
quite fun. They remind me of Klonoa 2.
Yeah.
Which I don't want to bring up for reasons.
Why not Garlips? Why don't we want to bring that up?
I don't know. Just something in my past that I've blocked out.
Okay, Gollips, how about we bring up Klonoa 2, but then we bring up Zumbini so you feel better?
Yeah, but there's no video evidence.
That's true.
Oh, we should have done a Zumbini's race though. Well, we'll have to try and get another one at some point because that was quite fun.
Absolutely.
Although it could be on season 8 of the Wheel. Who knows? I don't. Not yet. But yes, we will be having our kind of spiritual Klonoa 2 rematch, which is going to be Croc, where I'm going to get eviscerated once again by Adrian's Revenge. I'm looking forward to it.
I need to get my practice on for that. Although I say that game was my childhood.
Yeah, no, you really don't. You shouldn't boot it up at all.
It's too late, because I did it. I
Oh.
played it in July.
Has he been caught by the light, or is that the end of the demo?
I think.
No, Z got caught by the light.
Yeah.
Giving DMAC a little bit of catch-up time here. I don't know if it's going to make it enough, but certainly sometimes catch up.
Interesting seeing the way Z is navigating this bit in particular. Because she's already not doing what the devs have intended on this bit.
Do we also think running around with the umbrella out is a choice, or just for fun?
Could be both. Both is good. I mean, why speedrun just normally when you can speedrun in style?
Exactly.
Z desperately waiting for her cohort to catch up.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's gonna bug me when I play this. I've seen the blinded by the light.
Every time I make a reference now, I feel like the monkey's paw closes one more minute off of my life.
Do you know what popped into my head though?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm blinded by
Yeah,
the
see now
light.
that's the young person's reference. The
young
person's reference.
I'm not that much younger than you.
Okay, Z is getting quite close to the end of the demo now, just to give you the heads up.
Okie dokie. Kylo, of course, welcome in, proving that I am old because he's a little bit older than me, and he's agreeing that my reference, he got my reference. Oh look, it's
Hello,
Andy.
Kylo.
Big Andy. Oh, that's a cool design.
Oh, why did it have to be a
Big,
doll of
big
a
baby.
child?
Oh, that bed looks very Little Nightmares
We've
onesie.
seen that bed before, I feel.
Hope you're keeping an eye on the timer, Garlets.
I am.
Good, good.
Gonna tick over to 107.
And you should get your screen in a sec. It takes a while.
There it
There we go.
is.
No.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
DMAC, of course. Well,
He's
DMAC
not far
actually,
behind.
yeah, not far behind at all. This is where Z took that getting caught death thing.
Mm.
And you can see DMAC
He's doing
taking
the-
a slightly different route. Yeah, he's going dev intended.
We don't like doing what the devs intend.
Oh, was DMAC caught as well, or did he get through the door?
He was
He
cool.
was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
That's a shame.
But yeah, an exceptionally close race. Props to Z, but also it has to be said, props
That
for
was,
DMAC.
yeah.
Rolling with the punches.
Yeah. But he's got through this beautifully, considering the amount of hiccups he's had.
Oh yeah, especially all those. Wow,
With the
we
chef.
spent at least 2 minutes at that elevator, at least.
Mm.
Yeah. And going into Little Nightmares 3 as well, he was the less experienced of the two of them with it. So he's done very, very well to do as well as he has on this.
Yeah, absolutely. Baby wants a rattle.
Mannequins and babies, my two worst nightmares.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, apparently also these kids' worst nightmares.
Right, I'm gonna switch over audio
Oh.
to DMAC so that we can hear the culmination of his game. But yeah, I think. I mean, I don't know because I'm not taking exact notes, but I think probably within 5 minutes of Z probably finishing, which is with a race this short is really not a very big margin at all.
There's the baby.
There we go. 3 minutes between them, I think,
Yeah.
when all's said and done.
Well, considering waking up on that bed thing as well, it's probably going to end up being about 3.5. But yeah,
Yeah.
incredible.
Exceptionally close. They've done amazing. Really been an
Yeah.
amazing race to watch.
And a fantastic show of skill as well, because I have tried some of the speedrun tricks for Little Nightmares 1. They are not easy to do.
No.
Yeah, I remember struggling with that trophy. It took me a few attempts at least.
There we go.
And time.
There it is.
3 minutes 30 between. Bang on.
Fantastic. All right, we'll give it about 20 seconds, just so that, you know. Well, if we unmute, DMAC is definitely going to know. But if we wait just a little while, then maybe he'll think it was just a very close race. But incredible, absolutely incredible. I would love to do that, Mr. My Internet. You show me the tech, and I will install it. At the moment, the best I've got is I could maybe have a text file for each racer, and I could write the times in and save them, which would work, but is a massive faff. So yeah, if I could make it one button press, it would be fantastic.
I may be able to help you out with that, Garlet.
Oh, yes, please.
I have the technology.
Oh.
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
We'll talk about it later.
Yes, you can absolutely talk to me about that later. That sounds great. Night, Kylorian. Well, he's going back to work. Back to work, Kylorian.
Good luck with your workday, Kylo.
What?
He's got to earn his Zelda. Right, okay, I'm going to unmute both our races and undeafen them.
Sounds good.
Racers, we have unmuted and undeafened both of you. Congratulations on an absolutely fantastic race that had us on the edge of our seat.
Ooh, okay.
Incredible.
That was good fun.
It really was exciting.
Yeah, we have
It was a delight to watch.
We have some finish times for you. I would like to first begin by telling you that there was only 3 minutes and 30 seconds between the two of you.
Ooh.
Dang, all right.
And yeah, just when you watch it back, you'll be amazed at how close you were at times. But it's time to exclusively reveal who's won and who's not. I don't want to mess you around too much because you are both very skilled at what you do, and you deserve not to be held in suspense much longer. I can confirm that in a very strong second place, we have DMAC with a 1
Thank you
hour,
very much.
10 minute, and 37 second finish. But our winner with a 1:07.10 was Z. Congratulations, both of you.
Well done, both.
GG's, DMAC.
GG's. Well run.
Great run.
Clapping sounds dot wow.
More.
Well, it was kind of amazing. You both took. I don't know if you took many deaths in the demo, but I think you both died in the exact same place in the demo at least once.
Yeah.
Well, I want to run back on that one because I was definitely still in the shadow when I died in the demo.
I know exactly what part you're talking about.
But well, you'll get to watch the race back, I'm sure. But DMAC had some very, very tasty skips in the middle of the kitchen that was catching. DMAC, that fall you took initially really kind of like set you back a bit, but you were working your way back, and then in the kitchen, all manner of funky business was happening to essentially put you almost level pegging, and then unfortunately, DMAC had an absolute nightmare with that chef at the elevator, sort of in the restaurant area.
Yeah.
The last left of the game it just would not work for me.
Yeah. Z died there as well, but you definitely had the worst experience there for sure.
I can't wait to watch it back.
Jinx.
I've actually had this has never happened before. Z, you know when you do the crank and you fall into the pile of shoes.
Yeah.
I hit the side of the vent and died somehow.
What?
Yeah.
I've never heard that happening.
Well, thank goodness
All
we
I
have
could do
video
was laugh.
evidence.
Yeah.
And it was like seconds after the commentary left.
Oh, so it's our fault.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that.
Garlips,
Commentators
it's your fault.
curse.
I take full responsibility. This is on me.
Garlips, I told you not to install spikes in that vent.
Look,
And
I just
actually-
thought, let's make it a bit more trap-tracky. Let's get some spikes in there.
Throw some assets in. I have to ask DMAC. There was a bit at the top with the janitor. We felt you might have done a purpose death. Was that a purpose death? Before, as you ran through to get towards the television and the crank with the book stacks.
No. So I jumped
Okay.
and I bounced off of the wall.
Oh. Because you
Instead of-
checkpointed
instead
so
of just
close
going straight
behind,
for-
we thought it had been intentional in some way.
No, I was meaning to just sneak past and run on, but I also knew that if it failed, the checkpoint was right there anyway.
Well, yeah, and we saw that in full effect, absolutely.
Yeah, well saved.
All right, well, we will move over to the podium. It is no surprise to anybody, but we can reveal that in second place, but as I said before, a very strong second place, it's DMAC. And our first place is Enbyzee. Congratulations both. Honestly, we had a lot of fun, and hopefully you will have a lot of fun watching it back as well, because so many cool little nifty tricks that you had between the two of you, and we've learned, at least I've learned a lot today about speedrunning Little Nightmares.
This has actually made me consider actually de-rusting and getting back on the board.
Oh, that'd be
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
I will exclusively reveal that I am not considering de-rusting and getting back on the board.
Incredible. Exclusive reveals up the wazoo. But we will do some shout outs. So I would first like to start with DMAC. Where can people find you and the things that you do? And maybe see some of that Little Nightmares de-rusting.
Yeah, people can put me on twitch.tv/CountDmacula. Been on a little bit of a hiatus recently, but plan on coming back once I'm back from my impending holiday. And of course, for the future races and the next season of WoS Struggle. I can also be found on a Saturday night over on Hobbytan's channel, where we have the Late Night Lounge, currently playing through Resident Evil 0 and the rest of the Resi series. And I can assure you, Little Nightmares 3 will be there very soon.
Ooh. And yeah, lovely. And Z.
You can find me on twitch.tv/NBZ because I changed my name for a bit, and then I was like, oh, I can change it back in 3 months. Except, yeah, I can change my name, but they hold on to old names for 6 months. So I have to wait another 3 months until I'm Enbyzee again. So I'm Enbyzee on Twitch. I don't stream often. I only stream when I have energy, and I rarely have energy. So you'll see me around. But yeah, thanks for hosting this, Garlips. Thanks for being here for commentary, ads, and hobby. Love you both. Love you, DMAC. Love you, Garlips. You're all wonderful.
Oh, the feeling is mutual, and we're going to have plenty more races in season 3, where you will yourself be racing, DMAC will be racing, and also I will have commentary from you, Z, as well. So yeah, looking forward to seeing all of those coming up. Adrian's Revenge.
Yeah, thanks you. You can find me on here, Adrian's Revenge, and on Instagram as well. Make sure you check out the Low Res show. I'm going to shout that out. And huge thank you tonight, obviously, to Garlips for organising all the StruggleR. You did amazing hard work for this. Thank you for having me on commentary. I'm looking forward to our races and being back for some more commentary later on in the season. And I can only echo Enbyzee. Love you, all you guys. Hobbs, Z, DMAC, Garlips, I love you all.
Lovely. And you know what would be more lovely if we listened to Hobby Tan.
You're right, love.
I'm all right, Chuck.
So I'm Hobbytan. You can find me on basically all social media at Hobbytan. Just look for the raccoon with the paintbrush and you found me. But you can also find me next Sunday over on the Clock Tower TTV channel because I will be I will be running, there we go, 3 point-and-click horror games for Time Tick 2025 in what is called my Bad End Showcase. So I hope you all can join me for that. I would shout out low res, but ads beat me to it. So I just want to say thank you very much to everybody involved in StruggleR for having me on for today. And I'm really looking forward to commentating the other races that I'll be commentating for later in the season.
Very exciting. And we have also not scheduled any races next weekend, so you will have literally no excuse. You must go and watch Time Tick, okay? Especially Hobbytan's section.
Thank you.
I would just like to echo the sentiment everybody else has had. Thank you all, everybody who gives their time and their energy for StruggleR. Appreciate it. Lots of people have kind of, had to say, oh, I'll take a day off work here, or I'll schedule something over here. I appreciate all of that effort because it doesn't go to waste. We get to put on these cool races. Everyone gets to have a fun time. And yeah, so long may it continue. And thank you everyone for, putting up that time and that energy. I appreciate it very, very much. And for all the lovely, lovely kind words. I love you all too. But now we're going to head over to the calendar because I've got to tell you about all the other fucking awesome races we got coming up. So we'll start with September. You can see here that we've got a race tomorrow. Yes, in almost 12 hours, and I need to go sleep. We're going to be having an Anno 1404 bingo race. That's going to be between Hextree and Steven's Rocket. Really excited about this. This is our first bingo race in StruggleR. And I think I understand how it works. I'm excited. So I'm going to be joined on the comms by Lovenflufen, who is the resident strategy game expert. So I will be leaning on Floof, much like I've been leaning on Ads and Hobbytan today. That's going to be at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning UK time. And then later on in the week, we have got on Thursday the 25th at 7 p.m. UK time. It's going to be the Eat-led, the Return of Matt Hazard's minimum % race between myself and Mr. Matt Internet. We're going to have ads on comms for that, as well as Decky and ERB, I believe, who knows the game well. So it's going to be a really interesting race. Can't wait to see all of the new tech that Mr. Matt has invented and that I've got to learn in the next 4 days. SHF also coming out at some point very soon. Need to fit that in there somewhere. I don't know what I'm going to do to practice, but that's September for you. And then, as you can see, coming up in October, it's an absolute smorgasbord of delights. We've got an Alone in the Dark trilogy race between myself and Floof. We've got a Doggy Up, which is sort of like our only up spiritual race between myself and Tates. We've got Tomb Raider. We've got Alt F4. We've got Mass Effect. We've got a Mega Man game shuffler where every 30 seconds to a minute it randomly shuffles to one of 3 Mega Man games.
My God.
It's going to be mental. We've got Zelda Link's Awakening. And of course, on the 25th of October, one of my personal things that I'm looking forward to, Hobbytan will be back on the comms to talk us through a Sonic the Hedgehog ring shuffler, which features a whole bunch of Sonic games. And every time you collect a ring, it switches. It's going to be an absolute nightmare. Best of luck, Hobbytan.
Oh no, I'm super looking forward to it. It's gonna be wild.
I don't know how you're going to keep track.
It's okay, I have ADHD.
It's a superpower. So yeah, that's what's coming up next on StruggleR Season 3. Very exciting. Okay, well, all that remains to be said is if you don't know what StruggleR Season 3 is and where it comes from the Wheel of Struggle, specifically wheelofstruggle.com. As we said before, you can find a link to the Discord. Just come say hello, even if you're not sure about joining. Right now, there isn't even a season on, so it's the perfect time to join because you'll be all ready and installed when Season 8 comes around, which, trust me, is not happening anytime soon. StruggleR is taking up the foreseeable, so you've got quite a long time to get into the Discord, say hello, make some friends, before things will probably start ramping up in that department. So please do check it out. Right, has anyone got a bead on anybody who might be a struggler that we can raid into? Let me just have a quick glance. I can see Doodles.
Doodles is live, yeah.
Anybody else? It's probably going to be Doodles.
I don't see anybody else on from there, so yeah.
Okay, right. Well,
Me
we'll
either.
get a raid to Doodles in the system. Any last closing remarks from anybody?
Stay gay.
Go on.
Hell yeah.
This has been a fantastic race. Well done, everybody.
Yeah,
Struggle
absolutely.
on, strugglers.
Absolutely. All right, let's get this raid ready. So, oh, I forgot. I almost forgot, but I didn't forget. You forgot to call me on it, chat. I need to pay out the prediction, so let me do that right now. By the way, I can exclusively reveal Z and DMAC. 18% of chat were behind DMAC, 82% of chat were behind Z. But you still had a sizable amount of points on you, DMAC. 2k was put on your head. So, you know, and to be fair, you were behind when the prediction began, and then you had a huge surge. So I'm sure some people were sort of a little bit worried about those points, but eventually they did pay off for Enbyzee. I'm going to choose that outcome for you now. Chat.
Spread chaos.
Yeah, well, chat demanded gambling. When I forgot the gambling, they insisted.
We love a bet.
So that's that bit done. Right, let's raid Doodles. Thank you everyone again for coming, especially on a Sunday evening. You know, you're probably getting ready for work or what have you. So hope we could help, you know, make things a bit more fun for you. We are going to be raiding Doodles here now. I'm going to get that raid ready. Take care, everyone, and we will catch up with you on the next one, which will be tomorrow in less than 12 hours. Great. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.